from Ghana and you go in there. You understand?
That's what Sarkodie said.
Yes, of course, on this particular show. You understand? On the show with Andy Dosty.
Yeah.
You know, it was very insightful. You understand me?
Yeah.
You know, I'm talking all that kind of thing. Yeah? So I want to find out from you.
Good.
You understand me?
Yeah.
As in you going on tour, you know, playing shows. How does the payment, you know, come in? Like, for instance, you're on a show with maybe Kiputan, maybe Anthony B, and the rest. Good. How is the payment, you know, like? I don't know, maybe you might not know their deal and all that kind of thing.
Exactly.
But how does it work?
All right, then. So the question literally is a perception of Ghanaians that when their artists go out there to play shows wherever in the world, they play the shows for literally free.
Yeah.
For a menial amount or minimum, a cheap amount.
Yeah.
Or for free. All right, cool. I would want to beg Ghanaians who have that mindset that it is not true. It is not true. And I want to start by also coming to Sarkodie that you use as an example, that their system is set up in a way that they pay their artists bigger than any other foreign artist, isn't it? That is a good insight, which I think will be right sometimes, because there are systems in all these other places that we go. So if Sarkodie's personal experience is having been paid lesser than a foreign artist whose country is where he went to play, that could be right. It's his experience, that could be right, isn't it? But in my experience, as you're asking me, all the shows that I've gone on, that I played, I had to send my rider, my fees, my charges, and then turn down which one is not going to work with me, considering logistics and everything around it. You see, this is music, this is marketing, this is business. So you have to consider certain other things. But I trust that you as an artist would have to set a fee for a tour. And every single show that I did, because I can't speak for every artist, you see. I can't speak for myself. But I'll beg Ghanaians to diffuse that mentality that we go out there to do things for free. Right? We don't go out there to do things. I can't even say we, because I'm not two, I'm one. I do not go out there to do things for free. I make sure I get paid what is due and what is substantial and reasonable, considering the settings and all that I can gain from it. Because money doesn't come only in paper if you're wise. You know, paper money is part of it. It's not all of it. So you fetch paper money, you fetch all forms of money, and when you bulk it up...
What are the all forms of money? I want to know that one.
I'm not going to be teaching everybody something, because... Hold on there. Let's dive. I don't want us to keep too long on this issue, but I just want to answer and make it clear to Ghanaians that there are cherished artists as we are. Do not go out there to play. So do you mean that we go out there, we fly, we get onto the plane, we fly for free? Or so who pays for the flight? How much is it how much do you spend to fly on business class that I always do fly on? You should be buying your ticket around $5,000. So why would I not sit at home then? Why would I not sit at home then? If I have to go buy my ticket, depending on the timing and duration, pay like between $3,000 to $5,000, fly for free. We're just trying to understand. So that means that before you go out there, these are the things that come to play. You have to buy plane tickets, right? So then, who does that? You and your team. And I fly with my manager, with a couple people. So we fly for free, get there, do the show for free, and come home. Come on, man.
All right, so Stone, tell us.
Like we go spend the money for house.
No, Stone, tell us. If you could give us a range, like the money you collect, you understand me? I just want to know some figure, like between maybe $10,000 or $20,000 per show. And
I'm happy to be here to be asked this question because the matter be saying, when you if you know about marketing and pricing, you realize that when you drive by, sorry to shift up the situation a little. Today they come from Maxim. We park our car to buy something for the roadside. They go watch our face, no, check the thing, no, boom the price, 100 Ghana cedis. It's called psychological pricing. So it all applies. You check the levels, That's what I'm saying. So you check the levels and check your gain. And then you can agree to a certain substantial settings which will make sense to you and grow you. But if you're not growing, making all these sacrifices, you're not making physical money, you're not making all forms of other money, which other people have to also start looking at.
Other forms of money.
Yeah, which other people have to, which I think we should, which I think
the other forms, no. Yes, I want to know that.
They come, which we have to look at, you know. Then, you know, the work. So I can't fit in that category.
Okay.
Who flies to go and play shows for free? Come on. Come on, man.
So you don't play shows for free.
Come on.
All right. So
I don't.
If you can give
and
us.
And Sarkodie doesn't play shows for free either.
Yeah.
Seeing, I'm not sure he plays shows for free.
I know, but I'm asking you to give us a range of like the amount you take, maybe from
the amount I charge.
Yeah.
And that's why I told you it differs. You see, so I can sit here right now and tell you that I charge between $30,000 to $50,000 to feel good, which is like, man, I feel good. I'm too real, father, to lie.
Say,
you understand?
So tell me, if you're too real to lie, tell me.
And so I'm telling you, so it varies. I will shift. You see, it varies, and I can furnish you with red cards and everything. But here in Ghana, we charge between. You see, this is not things we have to be split saying on air, but just because some other artists won't keep shut, and feel like they want to feel good. Let's be real, because people want to feel good and discredit other people. So we've gotten here. Anyways, I charge any kind of amount, depending on I charge anything. I charge between 80,000 to 100,000. God knows how much I charged when I went to Axim, Jano Star. So we're not going to start flaunting how much we charge and what we make because somebody's trying to call us to a war. Let's be straight. We're in Ghana because somebody's trying to make it look like the rest of the artists are cheap. Fine. That's how they want to make themselves feel good. But don't rub it off, because you don't know what's going on in other people's businesses, the contracts, you know what I mean? You don't have to detail certain things. We all sign. I don't know whether they sign contracts and they can come out and say stuff that they sign.
All right. So you just made mention of Axim, like Jano Star. You know how much you charged inside as Axim. You know, was it above 50,000?
Way above.
No, Stone. Me just want to know.
Yeah, I know, but
no. I said, was it about 50,000?
Manager, I'll tell you.
All right. So, Inshrabako just said that any artist that charges above 50,000 had to give Shatta'S a cut because Shatta'S raised the bar.
Which bar?
So. No, Stone.
Be about
please.
October.
Please.
All right, cool. Time to go.
Cool down. He said that any artist that charge above 50,000 had to give Shatta'S a cut because he raised the bar.
Did he specify how much they have to give?
He said any artist that charge above 50.
So did he specify how much of the 50 or whatever?
No. He just put out an open statement.
Yeah, but that is too loose. They should be more specific so we can talk about it.
I want to find out something from you, Stu.
Yeah,
because if the man
sorry, I'm looking so emotional. You see my face and
no.
It's a sensitive situation.
Yeah, because if the man say, you know, anybody that charges above 50,000 had to give Shatta'S, you know, a cut because he's raised the bar. You know, like
doesn't make sense.
Shatta'S is the artist that charges big amount of money, and because of that, other artists then follow up. You know,
it doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense to you.
The statement is too open. It's too brophonocram, but it's too loose. It's too loose. It doesn't add up for an answer. It's as an incomplete statement, you know. Maybe I'm expecting to hear that if any artist charges above 50,000 CDs, they're supposed to pay Shatta'S 4% of 10% because he raised the bar. He raised the bar, like I said, funny enough. Which bar? And is he raised which bar? For me, for Sarkodie, for Kwakese, for Samini, or for himself? Because as far as I'm concerned, the time people they charge 50,000 for this industry, where we they see where we've been blessed to witness, it not be today.
See.
So which bar be that?
Chop bar. Yeah, man. All right. 7 minutes going into the art now here. On the art settings on Hits 103.9, we're having one-on-one with Livingston Eche Setekla, and trust me, he's saying that, which bar. He doesn't know whether beer bar.
No, but Insuraba Kojo has the right to say whatever he wants to say, and he can, if he ever gets to charge 50,000, he can pay his quota, his dues to Shatta'S. We are behind him.
So you're not giving him a cut.
What has he done?
Yo. Oh, come on. But this is not even realistic enough, you see. I wish it was substantial enough for us to discuss, because with all due respect, you know that with all due respect, we have to, Shatta'S is not just anybody, you know. So if maybe things are bubbling up like this around him, I believe that we have to address it well. So I beg Sharaba, don't, I know she'll say, Shatta saying you say, come say this one. But if he ain't saying you to her, you can pay your quota to him, with all due respect. But I and those that have been charging 50,000 before today, we know she'll say for can pay quota to somebody.
All right, so now Shatta'S' name just step in the thing, and let me continue with this one here. I think on a Tuesday, last week Tuesday, Shatta'S was on the Daybreak Hit with Andy Dusty, and he said something, and I want to quote him well, you understand me? He said all the awards where Stonebwoy win, all those awards it being owned. You understand me? Because there ain't no day. Yeah, so as you know, they where you win out. But if like
which one?
The VGMAs, of course.
Only the VGMAs?
Like the way he put them open, you understand me?
Oh.
Yeah, he say all that was where Stonebwoy pick, say like me way like I for pick that award, you understand me? But because I know they were Stonebwoy, he pick them.
Yeah, go VGMA.
And and he's accusing us that we are not telling the people the truth.
Which truth?
That those awards belongs to him. Where you Stonebwoy, they gave it to you.
Give me.
Yeah, so I'm telling you today that take all those awards, go give Shatta'S, I beg you.
I think that would be better, and maybe I for add my life. because anything I they do way in this career or anything that I've achieved, I'm sure say he go come out tomorrow and say it should have been him. It's supposed to be him. Yeah, because it's a similar thing if they say all these things. Last year, they VGMA. Or last year, reggae dancer artist Shatta'S no they there. They there. He did there.
Yeah.
Where are we now? For the fourth time.
Yeah.
So that one there, they there.
He did it.
You know what I mean? So, and the other ones where they why say he thinks say other artists where they there who deserve to win, They not be artists where they deserve to win. You see, it's up to the time. It's up to the time that the truth where you say make it talk. Which truth? Say it be say like I think we are condoning and pampering our brother, to keep on discrediting other artists, which is not right. Because after working so hard to achieve everything in this career, it is not nice, it is not matured of another artist to come and sit and be blabbering and be discrediting that this is mine, that is mine, this should have been mine. And Ghanaian media also, say, you people be the mouthpiece. And so when you go into the media to say these things, it goes out there to the majority who are loose fans, because I get my diehard fans and every other artist have their diehard fans. But the loose fans are the majority, and they are the ones who consume information the most. So when you keep knocking it, say, it's mine, this is this is that, and we know he's loud, it gets into their heads, and that is what the international world even sees, because that's what the media writes, that's what goes out there. And then when they don't hear the other sides of the stories, it becomes the truth. You know what I mean? So I go beg him to stop discrediting other artists. If he is the same one that is preaching peace, is the same one that is preaching, let's come together, oh, they be my party, oh, they be my friend, even if I tell some today, then tomorrow you didn't. Which artist in Ghana has another artist's name or other artist's name on their mouth pass on?
All right. So,
you know, I mean, sometimes if I check the things and know the reality and don't my case is Make it stop the discredit people, because people, they work very hard for themselves. And people are not putting things out there, what they have, what they know, what they don't know. But if that is your strategy, if that is your brand, continue, it's your brand. I don't have any fault with it. But the discrediting for stop, because what we know the CB say, it spoil many things. It mash up too many things, and we have to come and speak for, because most of our diehard fans speak for us every day. But if we do like we don't go talk, that's where the thing they mash up. So we have to speak. Where they tell you. So the discrediting for stop. Everything that I've won or gained or achieved in this industry is by the grace of the Most Mighty, God in heaven, who gives talents and gives life for us to work hard. And they are mine. I deserve them, and I want them.
All right, so Stone, Shatta'S says he's been testing you, calling you, for you guys to come together as one and do something.
Because they can't release album.
But it look like you are the stubborn one way, you know, the one pay mind to.
How does it have to look? How does it have to look? How will it look if it don't be me with the stubborn one? How does Shatta make everybody look?
Well, I don't know.
So how? Yeah. So how else do I have to look? You go around and diss my mother and say I killed my mother, and I see some fans tweeting it and saying bullshit and some foolishness, and I talk about I killed my mother. You go and say I killed my mother, and you go behind me and say, yo, killer, rare, to bomb buckler, tata about me kill my mother.
No, he is down.
I'm waiting for one person to come and stand in front of me, including himself, to tell me that I killed my mother. And it will be beautiful in this Ghana. You understand?
Hold on.
So tell him to fuck off. I'm not playing where you're playing at the bomb buckler, you know.
Me know that.
When I talk about my mother, if it was in the same Jamaica, he would be dead by now. True or false?
True.
If it was in Jamaica, nigga thinks he's a G. Nigga thinks he's a Jamaican. Nigga thinks, yo, I can go about and a chat about them one day and go around it and go around this and go around this. Inka yebe bunu London. Man inka ntremo. Bolare ne pa choma no. Inka yebe bunu London, they tell you. Don't these people and go back and beg them. You are not bad man. Shatta, you are not bad man. May I tell you this? I'm a vexed ratted because he dissed my mother and come and tell about we are the ones who don't want to make peace. Who they insult other artists past you? It is a country being. It is a country being. Na nyama.
Stone, I just want you to cool down your temper. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Yeah, anything you do, nice. But say this, say me I kill my mother, and come back and text me and tell me, say, Stonebwoy, we want to be peace, we want to make music. Who self get time for Shatta'S they insult him? Who? No artist, not the minor. It is a Ghana be. I they tell the media today. On Sunday night, I made them know, say, hey, look, you know, man, and not joke business, you know. When you want to come clean, let's play. If you don't want to come clean, don't be the one to contradict yourself. Today you are somebody, today somebody no good. Nigga, does he even know himself? Does he even know what he is? Does he even know what he wants as an artist? Does he even know who he wants to be friends with? When you discredit everybody and insult everybody and go back and say, I'm the one that's trying to talk to Stonebwoy don't want to talk to me. You know, if you do your thing and be free and be cool.
Shatta'S went to see.
Shatta'S. Una pamper the bomb buckler to go like una pamper the thing.
No. Hold on. Stone.
Una pamper the thing. After you diss my mother, coming on a table friendship.
Hold on, Stone.
Come and do the right thing. Just say, oh, Samini, I'm sorry. This, I'm sorry. Can we be friends? Then we all will go figure out how we go work this industry better. You think you alone get high key? Where are you from?